In the early hours of a serene morning in Pune, a city bustling with youthful energy, tragedy struck. A high-speed Porsche, driven by an underage driver, crashed into a roadside infrastructure, claiming lives and leaving a community in shock. This event not only took away precious lives, but also exposed deep-seated issues within societal and systemic frameworks that govern us. It became a stark reminder of the perils of irresponsible driving and the dire consequences that can follow. The driver, barely 16, was reportedly showcasing the vehicle's speed to friends, illustrating a reckless disregard for public safety. As the city woke up to this horror, the aftermath was filled with grief, anger, and an urgent call for action. This incident not only highlighted the risks associated with underage driving, but also raised questions about how such young individuals have access to powerful vehicles without adequate oversight or consequence. The public outcry was significant, as citizens demanded justice and a re-evaluation of road safety laws. Social media became a platform for intense debate and discussion, with hashtags calling for change trending across networks. The city's streets, usually filled with the vibrant hustle of everyday life, seemed to pause in a somber reflection of the fragility of life and the responsibilities that come with driving. Underage driving has become an increasingly troubling issue, particularly in urban areas where the allure of fast cars and a culture of risk-taking seem to be on the rise. The Pune Porsche tragedy is not an isolated incident. Rather, it is part of a disturbing trend where minors access vehicles through family connections or corrupt practices, often with little to no understanding of the responsibilities involved. This dangerous trend not only jeopardizes the drivers' lives, but also those of innocent bystanders. Statistics reveal a worrying pattern. In many cities, a significant number of traffic accidents involve drivers below the legal age. These accidents often result from a combination of inexperience, overconfidence, and a lack of supervision. The appeal of speed and the thrill of breaking rules add to this volatile mix, making roads unsafe for everyone. The question then arises, how are these young individuals getting behind the wheel? Educational institutions and parents play a crucial role in shaping the attitudes and behaviors of young people. However, when these influences fail or are absent, the consequences can be fatal. The community must therefore look inward to address these issues, ensuring that young people understand the gravity of driving and the severe outcomes their actions can cause. Dialogues about responsibility and safety need to start early and be reinforced consistently. Moreover, the legal system must enforce stricter penalties and more rigorous checks to deter underage driving. It's imperative to close the gaps that allow such behaviors to go unchecked. The implementation of technology such as biometric systems in cars could serve as a potential deterrent, ensuring that only licensed and legal drivers have access to vehicle operation. Speed is often glorified in media and popular culture, depicted as a thrilling element that adds excitement and allure to driving. However, the reality is starkly different. High speeds reduce the driver's ability to react to sudden changes in the road environment, significantly increasing the likelihood of accidents. The Pune Porsche tragedy serves as a grim reminder of how devastating the consequences of excessive speed can be. According to road safety experts, the risk of fatal accidents increases exponentially as the speed of a vehicle increases. At high speeds, the effectiveness of safety devices like airbags and seatbelts is also compromised, as the force of impact during a crash becomes too great to manage. This is a critical consideration that must be emphasized in driver education programs and public safety campaigns. The allure of speed is particularly appealing to the youth, who may not fully comprehend the physics of driving and the sheer unpredictability of road conditions. This disconnect between the perceived excitement of speeding and the actual dangers involved needs to be addressed through targeted educational initiatives that speak directly to young drivers. Real-life examples like the Pune incident should be used to underline the fatal risks involved. Furthermore, technology can play a pivotal role in curbing high-speed driving. Modern vehicles come equipped with speed limiters and warning systems that notify drivers when they exceed safe speed thresholds. Increasing the adoption of such technologies, coupled with strict enforcement of speed limits, could significantly reduce speed-related accidents. It's also crucial for communities to support infrastructure developments that promote safer driving environments, such as better road designs and more visible signage. The issue of corruption in the handling of road safety and vehicle regulation is deeply entrenched in many societies, including India. The Pune Porsche incident sheds light on how corruption can facilitate access to vehicles for those who are not legally entitled to drive them, such as underage individuals. This not only poses a risk to public safety, but also erodes trust in the institutions meant to protect citizens. In many cases, vehicles are registered under false pretenses, or bribes are exchanged to overlook the necessary background checks and legal requirements. This malpractice allows individuals who lack the maturity and training to handle powerful vehicles, leading to disastrous consequences. It's a vicious cycle where corruption leads to accidents, which in turn demand even more corruption to cover up the initial failings. The legal framework needs to be fortified to prevent such occurrences. Transparency in vehicle registration and stricter punitive measures for those who circumvent the law are essential. Additionally, the introduction of digital record-keeping can reduce human errors and opportunities for corruption by making the process more transparent and harder to manipulate. Moreover, the public's role in curbing corruption cannot be understated. Awareness and refusal to participate in corrupt practices are the first steps toward change. Community-led initiatives and whistleblowing can significantly impact the fight against corruption, as informed citizens are better equipped to demand accountability and integrity from their leaders and institutions. Law enforcement agencies play a critical role in maintaining road safety, but their effectiveness is often hampered by insufficient resources and corruption. In the aftermath of the Pune Porsche tragedy, there was a public outcry for more stringent enforcement of traffic laws and better accountability of law enforcement personnel. This incident highlighted the need for law enforcement to not only enforce the laws, but also set an example of adherence and integrity. The challenges faced by these agencies are multifaceted. On one hand, they deal with the sheer volume of traffic and the complexity of monitoring modern roads. On the other, they face internal pressures from corruption and lack of accountability, which can lead to lax enforcement of traffic laws. Strengthening these institutions through better training, adequate resources, and clearer accountability mechanisms is crucial. The use of technology can greatly enhance the effectiveness of traffic law enforcement. Tools such as automated traffic cameras and advanced monitoring systems can help in enforcing speed limits and detecting illegal driving behaviors efficiently. These technologies can also reduce the human element, which is often a vector for corruption. Moreover, community policing initiatives can bridge the gap between law enforcement and the public. By involving community members in road safety programs, not only does it increase the visibility of law enforcement efforts, but it also fosters a collaborative approach to tackling road safety issues. These partnerships can lead to more tailored and effective solutions that address the specific needs and challenges of different communities. The legal system often faces criticism for its loopholes and inconsistencies, especially when it comes to road safety and vehicle regulation. The aftermath of the Pune Porsche tragedy brought to light several legal shortcomings, such as lenient penalties for underage driving and a lack of enforcement of existing laws. These issues undermine efforts to improve road safety and prevent similar incidents in the future. One significant problem is the discrepancy between the severity of road traffic offenses and the penalties imposed. For instance, underage driving, which can lead to serious accidents, is often met with minor fines or short-term suspensions. This leniency does not effectively deter individuals from breaking the law. To address this, there needs to be a comprehensive review of the penalties associated with road safety violations to ensure they are appropriately severe and act as a genuine deterrent. Furthermore, the enforcement of these laws is just as crucial as their existence. Without rigorous enforcement, even the strictest laws are ineffective. This requires not only adequate resources and training for law enforcement agencies, but also a commitment to uphold the law without prejudice or corruption. The legal system must also streamline its processes to ensure swift and fair justice for victims of traffic accidents. Another aspect that requires attention is the accountability of vehicle owners and parents in cases of underage driving. Often these individuals are not held responsible, which allows minors to access vehicles without significant repercussions. Creating stricter laws that hold vehicle owners accountable for allowing minors to drive their vehicles could help mitigate this risk. The community's response to the Pune Porsche tragedy was one of grief, outrage, and a call for change. This tragedy, like many before it, served as a catalyst for collective action, highlighting the power of community involvement in advocating for safer roads. It is essential for communities to not only react in times of tragedy, but also proactively engage in promoting road safety. Community organizations and local leaders play a pivotal role in this. They can organize workshops, awareness campaigns, and school programs that focus on the consequences of unsafe driving practices. These initiatives can help instill a culture of safety and responsibility, especially among young drivers who are most at risk of engaging in risky behaviors. Moreover, communities can collaborate with law enforcement to ensure that traffic laws are being enforced uniformly and fairly. By keeping a vigilant eye and reporting violations, citizens can hold their local authorities accountable, creating a more transparent and effective system. Community-led audits and feedback mechanisms can also provide valuable insights into the efficacy of current traffic management strategies and suggest improvements. Additionally, communities can leverage social media and other platforms to spread awareness and educate others about the importance of road safety. The viral nature of digital media makes it an excellent tool for reaching a wide audience quickly and effectively. Campaigns that highlight personal stories or use virtual reality to simulate the consequences of unsafe driving can be particularly impactful. Education and awareness are the cornerstones of preventing traffic accidents. The tragedy in Pune underscores the urgent need for comprehensive educational programs that not only teach the mechanics of driving, but also the ethical and legal responsibilities that come with it. Such programs should start early, ideally in schools, and be reinforced through public campaigns and at the driver licensing stage. Driver education programs need to be thorough and accessible. They should cover a range of topics from the basics of vehicle operation to advanced defensive driving techniques. Emphasizing the consequences of unsafe driving practices, such as speeding and underage driving, can help foster a more responsible driving culture. Moreover, these programs should be regularly updated to reflect the latest road safety research and technological advancements in vehicle safety. Public awareness campaigns can complement formal education by keeping road safety in the public consciousness. These campaigns can use various media, including online videos, billboards, and public service announcements, to remind drivers of safe driving practices and the severe consequences of negligence. Campaigns that are emotionally engaging and relate to personal stories tend to be more effective in influencing behavior. Furthermore, incorporating road safety education into school curriculums can instill safe driving attitudes from a young age. Children and teenagers who understand the risks associated with driving are less likely to engage in dangerous behaviors when they start driving. Schools can also partner with local police departments to organize real-life demonstrations of road safety techniques and the aftermath of traffic accidents, providing students with a vivid understanding of the importance of road safety. Judicial reform is crucial in ensuring that the legal consequences of traffic violations are swift, fair, and strong enough to deter future offenses. The case of the Pune Porsche accident highlights the need for a judiciary that can effectively handle cases related to road safety without delays or corruption. Strengthening the judicial system can help reinforce the rule of law and restore public confidence in the legal process. The establishment of specialized courts for handling traffic violations could expedite the legal process and ensure that cases are handled by knowledgeable judges. These courts can focus exclusively on traffic cases, which would lead to quicker resolutions and more consistent enforcement of penalties. Additionally, training judges and court personnel on the specifics of road safety law can lead to more informed and effective judgments. Transparency in the judicial process is also essential. The public should be able to track the progress of cases and understand the reasoning behind judicial decisions. This transparency can be achieved through online databases that provide updates on cases and detailed explanations of verdicts. Public trust in the judiciary increases when people see that justice is being served fairly and efficiently. Moreover, the judiciary should work closely with other sectors of government to update and refine traffic laws as needed. This collaboration can ensure that laws evolve with changes in society and technology, addressing new challenges as they arise. For instance, the advent of autonomous vehicles will require new legal frameworks that current judicial systems should be prepared to handle. The tragedy of the Pune Porsche accident is a painful reminder of the costs of negligence and corruption in road safety. It underscores the urgent need for comprehensive reforms in driver education, law enforcement, and the judiciary to prevent such tragedies in the future. Each sector of society, from individual citizens to government officials, has a role to play in these reforms. Legal reforms, stricter enforcement of traffic laws, and enhanced public awareness are essential steps towards safer roads. However, the success of these measures depends on the commitment of all stakeholders to uphold and advocate for road safety. This commitment must be sustained and unwavering, as the lives of countless individuals depend on the integrity and efficacy of our road safety systems. Community engagement and education are particularly crucial. By fostering a culture of safety and responsibility, communities can dramatically reduce the incidence of traffic accidents. Additionally, as technology continues to evolve, it offers new tools and opportunities for improving road safety, which must be integrated thoughtfully into our strategies. In conclusion, while the journey towards safer roads may be challenging, it is also an opportunity for communities to come together and advocate for change. The memory of those lost in tragic accidents like the one in Pune should serve as a constant reminder of the importance of our efforts. Together, we can work towards a future where such tragedies are a thing of the past.